Cheers, Annette.
Cheers, Nerida.
Thank you so much for coming and joining us on chefmasterclasses.com.
My pleasure.
Now, we're very excited to have you a part of our little team because you are all about food and restaurants and reviewing them. And tell us a little bit about what you do at True Local.
Okay, well, True Local's a part of the News Limited family, and predominantly it's news digital media based out of Sydney, but I'm their Victorian food and wine publisher. So I manage all of the online community for True Local, plus I publish the Ultimate Melbourne Guides, which we produce once a year with the Sunday Herald Sun. And in managing the community in Victoria, what I do is we have a lot of local star reviewers, we call them, which are amateur reviewers that go out and review all the different businesses.
So like our
True
members.
Local. Absolutely. And we reward them. We get together once a month and do a lot of, for instance, tonight we're having a wonderful degustation dinner in the city, and we thank them for providing great reviews on our site.
Excellent. So if any of our members wanted to review restaurants Australia-wide, what do they do?
They just log on to truelocal.com.au, just register, which takes about 2 minutes, just their email address basically and a username, and then they can go and review any businesses that they've had dealings with.
Excellent.
And tell us what was good about them. In some cases people tell us what they didn't like so much, but that really gives businesses the opportunity to come in and interact with that client.
And lift their game where needed.
Absolutely. So it's an online community. I don't know if you've ever heard of Yelp in the United States, but it's very similar where businesses and consumers have a forum where they can interact. And,
it's fantastic, isn't it? Because you can run but you can't hide now.
That's exactly
That's
right.
so good. Now, do restaurants quake in their boots when they see you coming? Do they sort of go, oh, quick, here's Annette, let's get out the caviar?
I've been fairly anonymous up until recently when my profile started to build. I like to go in fairly under the radar because I think that's where you get the best experience. But now that the Ultimate Guides are in their second year, people are cluing on a bit more to my identity. And being the Ultimate Melbourne face on Facebook and Twitter, I've actually put my face to it for the first time to make me accountable, I suppose. And with an online community, I think everyone does have to have a face so that we are all interacting and we do all know each other. And that's the idea of a community.
And we're very lucky because we're going to have you write some restaurant reviews for us. Or share some of your restaurant reviews.
Absolutely.
And what's one of the funniest dining, you don't have to name the restaurant of course, but what's kind of one of the worst / funniest experiences you've had dining out?
One of the worst experience would, and I know people always pick on the poor Indian restaurants, but there was one in the city which I haven't really been back to ever since. But when we sort of sent off our lovely bottle of wine, which they weren't to know that I had anything to do with food and wine, but we sent off our lovely bottle of wine to be open. It came back with something from a cask, I'm sure, in my glass.
Oh no! So they didn't bring the bottle back out?
No. We never saw the bottle again. And so when I kept questioning, could they bring the bottle out, then they couldn't find it.
Oh no!
And so it was just a comedy of errors for the whole night. But I must admit, in Melbourne, I've never had a really bad food experience.
Right.
I've had some food that wasn't probably something I'd go back for again, but nothing bad. I've never had food poisoning, which is a credit to the way our food industry is monitored, I suppose, in Australia. But must say most of my experiences have been positive. It's usually the wine where you get a few dodgy experiences.
Well, that's where the money's to be made, isn't it?
Exactly.
And what are probably, just in a nutshell, 3 key things that if they all come together well, make for a great dining out experience?
The first one is on the phone. How they take the booking and how they interact with me on the phone. And I always love the follow-up call on the day. So that just reassures me that I'm not going to be there and get to the restaurant and be embarrassed that the table's not ready, because often in my role I'm taking people out with me as either a reward or come along and see what I do and share a dinner with me and give me your feedback as well. So That's the first thing. The second is front of house.
Yep.
How they welcome you for a start. Just even little things like whether they take your coat, when they seat you, do they hold back your chair? It's only small things. Or do they make you feel like you're really in the way and they're terribly busy and why have you bothered coming because we're just too busy to have you?
It's a bit like a date, isn't it? It's a bit like going out on a first date, really.
Yeah.
Tick, tick, tick. Oh, no chair pulling out. See ya.
That's right.
Shan't be back.
So, and then, of course, the food and the whole experience there. And I love people that know the menu so that can tell me a little bit about it. I'm not one that gives them the 30 questions because I just like to read through it myself and try and make some informed choices, but I do like to know that the wait staff is a little informed as well.
Well, I have to say personally I'm a little bit of what my husband calls a power orderer. Yes, I'll find the one thing that's not on the menu and ask for it to be done a different way. And I don't mean to be difficult. Any restaurateurs out there, I don't mean to be difficult. I apologise, but I just like what I like. So, you might have a bit of a less positive experience if you dine out with me.
I can't believe that.
Anyway, we're really going to look forward to reading your fantastic reviews and to seeing more of you as we go down our exciting journey with chefmasterclasses.com. So thank you.
Thanks, Nera.
And cheers.
Cheers.